How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the New York Jets franchise on Madden 20. I want to thank you all for your patience. This video was supposed to go out on Monday, but I had something come up and wasn't able to complete the narration as I had planned, so it had to come out on Tuesday, so thank you for your patience with that. But I promise you it'll be worth the wait. We've got an enticing matchup here today between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars, both teams trying to make noise in the AFC playoff race. The Jaguars are 5-5-1, so just missing the in the hunt cut, but certainly not out of the race by any means. We've got 5 weeks left, including this one. Here's a quick look at the Jets' upcoming schedule, as they need to take things one game at a time. Boston Scott from a couple yards deep will take this one out, and he'll cross the 20-yard line, and he's swarmed by Jaguars at the 23. That is where LaMarcus Albert and this New York Jets offense will take over. Albert spent most of last game against the Patriots on the run. He was sacked 8 times, and he faces another talented defensive front here. Jacksonville has a very underrated defense, in my opinion. We'll meet them in a minute. As LaMarcus Albert off play action, and immediately he goes down. It's Kion Arrington with the sack, the second-year edge rusher, beating left tackle Freddie Calvin to drop Albert back at the 16. It's a loss of 7. Rashad Perriman isolated to the left, corners playing off. Albert with time, firing to the right side. There's a nice catch. Jamison Crowder picking up 14 to make it a manageable 3rd and 2. Willie Sparks will get the call on 3rd down, and he will have a lane and 10 yards. Nice blocking there from the interior offensive line to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice sequence for the Jets, being able to convert what was a 2nd and long, as Willie Sparks on 2nd and 10 will pick up maybe 4. As let's meet this Jacksonville defense. Josh Allen, Aaron Lynch. We already met Kion Arrington. They've got some talent at all 3 levels. Miles Jack is a leader on this defense, and while they no longer have Jalen Ramsey, they still have a fairly solid secondary. Trey Herndon and C.J. Henderson are their top corners, and they could probably start for the majority of teams in the league. A blitz on 3rd and 6. Albert counters with a strike over the middle. There's the catch made. Jamison Crowder with his 2nd grab in as many targets. 1st and 10 Jets from the 45 as Anthony McFarland up a lane through the middle, and he will have 18 yards on his 1st carry. There's a wide open hole he ran through. 1st down, New York. 2 tight ends on the right side of the formation. Another blitz is brought, and this time it gets through. Miles Jack will sack Albert back at the 34. Now facing a 3rd and 17. Ball on the edge of field goal range. Albert back to pass. With time, will take a shot to the end zone, and it is caught by Hodge, but out of bounds. An excellent grab, all for naught, as that will bring out Leg Zerline from 51, and that one is nearly blocked, but it is right down the middle. New York will take a 3-0 lead on their opening possession. That will bring out Gardner Minshew and the Jacksonville offense. He's having a spectacular year. There were rumblings from the organization that they might be looking to move on from him, but he's quieted a lot of doubters with his play this season. Over the middle, his first pass for Minshew is caught by Laviska Shenault for a gain of 11, and it's an immediate 1st down for the Jaguars. They signed running back James Conner away from Pittsburgh. Conner lost the football! C.J. Mosley knocked it out, and it's recovered by the Jets. Nathan Shepard with the fumble recovery as Mosley lays the boom on Conner. Let's take another look at this one. 1st carry of the day, and Mosley just makes Conner pay for running between the guards there. 1st down, New York, with excellent field position. 1st and 10 carry goes to McFarland. He's wrapped up by Aaron Lynch after a gain of about 4. 2nd and 6. Daryl Hodge on the right side of your screen. Albert with time will float it to Hodge, and he'll have the first down inside the 20. Ball spotted at the 20, and the Jets are inside the red zone. Willie Sparks in the game. Play action for Albert, rolling to his right, sets his feet, fires, and that is intercepted! Picked off by Keanu Neal, and the Jets give it right back. It looked like Hodge was open, but Neal jumps the comeback route, and the Jets will take over on their own 8-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation for Minshew. 1st and 10. Back to pass. Minshew with time. He'll fire it short, and that catch is made. Stop made by Kohler at the 10-yard line. The Jaguars have an interesting mix of players at skill positions. They signed tight end David Njoku in the offseason to join Laviska Shenault and DJ Chark for weapons, and Minshew's made the most of them this year. Here's 3rd and 5, handoff to Connor, and he fights his way ahead for the first down. Good bounce back from his early fumble, picking up the first down there. And the Jaguars have some breathing room, and they go right back to the ground game. Here's Connor in space, and he's wrapped up by Donnelly and Mosley at the 33. It's a 2nd consecutive first down for James Conner. 2nd and 9, Minshew under center. Another run, and Mass Johnson will haul down Connor after a short gain. 3rd and 4. Minshew out of the shotgun, he's back to pass. Firing over the middle, and Wallace knocks that one away as the Jets defense comes up big again with a 3rd down stop. Boston Scott back to return this punt. As this one is inside the 10, he will take it to the right side. Oh, what a spin move! Still going, juking out defenders. Boston Scott with a return of 32 yards. An electrifying return to give the Jets good field position once again. 1st and 10, Albert rolls to his left, waits for time, and Daryl Hodge hauls that one in. 1st down, New York. 2nd and 9 on the other side of midfield. Play action. Albert rolls to his right, fires on the move, and that is incomplete, but there's laundry on the field. Going right back after Keanu Neal will pay dividends in the form of a pass interference and an automatic first down for the Jets. Ball on the 23, McFarland following Benjamin Burks up the middle, gain of 8. As there's been a good push from this interior line early on. 2nd and 2. Albert out of the shotgun, play clock at 5, gets the play off and floats it to the right side. There's Christopher Herndon, strong tackle by Keanu Neal out of bounds, but it's a first down for the Jets at the 12-yard line. One more play in the first quarter, Albert rolling to his right, and he's going to take off and slide down after a gain of 5. Nice job there as we head to the second quarter with the Jets knocking on the doorstep, trying to increase their 3-point lead. And here's a false start. Christopher Herndon jumped. That will back up the Jets, and they'll face a 3rd and 9 from the 10-yard line. Albert under center. He's back to pass. Blitz is picked up. Fires to the end zone, and that is caught for the touchdown. Jamison Crowder will haul that one in. And that was a very close play. All scoring plays are reviewed. They'll take another look at this one. Crowder towards the sideline there. They're saying 1. Maybe? Does he have possession there is the question. Because he definitely gets his left foot down. But what about the right foot? They will say that is a touchdown though, as Greg Zuerlein comes on to make it a 10-point lead for the Jets. A 7-play, 63-yard drive, and the Jets out to a 2-score lead. Only 3 pass attempts in the first quarter for Gardner Minshew. They'll go back to the ground game again. Connor breaking tackles to the outside. He gets a block and runs out of gas. It's a very impressive gain of 3. Now 3rd and 6 for the Jaguars. Minshew back to pass. With time, firing to the left side. Catch is made by Connor. He's tackled up by the sticks. And they're calling him short. Marion Mariov with the 3rd down stop. Jacksonville will punt. 2nd and 6. A lot of shotgun looks for LaMarcus Albert thus far. He's back to pass on 2nd down. Tries to take off, runs into his own man, and down he goes. It's the 3rd sack of Albert today, but you have to pin that one on the quarterback there. He had a running lane and just missed it. And that is a loss of 7. 3rd and 13. Albert fires to the left side, and a strong tackle by Demarius Randall will save the 1st down, and the Jets will punt. Jacksonville takes over at their own 28. James Conner in the game. Minshew under center. It's a bubble screen. Laviska Shenault with some space up the left sideline. He'll have 12 yards and the 1st down. They're finding ways to get the ball into his hands. 1st and 10 Jacksonville from the 40-yard line. Minshew protected to the right side. There's Shenault again, slipping away and breaking into the secondary. There's another nice gain for the young wide receiver. Corners were playing off. Minshew took the curl route and made the Jets pay for it. And this time another curl route. There's the 1st catch on the day for DJ Chark. And all of a sudden Jacksonville is on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 handoff to Connor, and Mosley wraps him up after a gain of 3. And James Conner is shaken up. He looks to be in a lot of pain, and he will exit the game, which means that Terrell Matthews will take over as the main running back for the Jaguars. Here's a 3rd and 3. Jets stack the box, and the Jaguars run right into it. Matthews will not get the 1st. He needed 3, he got 2. Kaylavon Chazen and Marion Mariov will hold the Jaguars to a field goal. 1st and 10 for the Jets, and a strong tackle. There's Joe Schobert wrapping up Sparks after a short gain. 3rd and 3. Albert out of the shotgun 4-man rush. Albert taking off. He will slide down, and they will mark him short. His knee was down, and the ball was still on the wrong side of the 1st down marker, and that will bring out Braden Mann to kick this one away from his own 24-yard line, stepping into this one. And the return will not go very far. Nice kick coverage there as the Jets flip the field with the help of their all-pro punter. Jacksonville's offense started heating up last drive as this is Terrell Matthews up the middle, breaking a C.J. Mosley arm tackle for a gain of 9, 2nd and inches. In the game now is Devine Ozigbo, the 3rd running back, and he's got a lane up the left side. This running game behind Brandon Linder is really picking up the pace here. 1st and 10 Jacksonville. Minshew from the shotgun, 4 wide. He'll fire short. There's Laviska Shenault breaking through first contact again. It's another 1st down for the Jaguars at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 1. Minshew under center. Jacksonville is approaching field goal range as Minshew with a 3-step drop fires to the right side. There's the 1st catch for David Njoku. Facing a 2nd and 11. Minute 16 on the clock. Minshew's back to pass. He's got time, firing short for Ozigbo, and he is wrapped up at the 21. Jacksonville spends their 1st timeout. 3rd and 1. Minshew back to pass. Blitz is picked up, firing over the middle. Njoku down to the 1, and a flag flies in. Looked like someone got a handful of face mask there. It's goal to go Jacksonville from the 1-yard line. Terrell Matthews in the game, 3 tight ends. Play action for Minshew. He rolls to his right, and down he goes. It's James Delgado with half of a sack, back at the 9-yard line. Jacksonville spends their 2nd timeout. They still have 50 seconds on the clock and 1 timeout with which to work. 2nd and goal. They'll set up the screen on the left side. There's C.J. Mosley back at the 12. Clock continues to run third and goal. A conservative formation on third and goal here. 3 tight ends, but Minshew's going to take his shot. Oh, he'll dump it off to Matthews, and that will not get the job done. Jacksonville will kick the field goal here with 16 seconds to go in the second quarter. Kick is up and good. New York leads 10-7 as we go into halftime. The Jets certainly have some work to do if they're going to want to close out this game, but it's nice to have a little bit of a lead at halftime. 4 points isn't a whole lot, but their defense is playing fairly well, and the offense has done enough to give them the lead thus far. As we take a look at some other matchups around the league, the Jets are just 1 game ahead of both the Bills and the Patriots, as the Bills and the Dolphins are tied at 14 as they head to halftime. And the Patriots are up a couple of scores on the Los Angeles Chargers. Cam Newton has thrown for a pair of touchdowns as they try to close the gap on the New York Jets in the AFC East divisional race. Jacksonville will open the second half with the football. Here's a lane for Terrell Matthews. He's thrown down at the 37. He's been playing really well in James Conner's absence. And he's allowed the Jacksonville Jaguars to be more balanced on offense than one might expect. 17 runs, 13 passes. Here's run number 18. Ozigbo dragged down after a gain of 10. He's also off to a strong start, splitting carries with Matthews. And it's 1st and 10 Jacksonville at midfield. Hard count, looked like Johnson jumped, but there's no flag. Minshew firing to the left side, and that is knocked away. Njoku nearly hauled that one in. Only Herculean effort by Stephen Donnelly would knock that one away. 2nd and 10. Minshew with time fires to the right side, and there's another catch for Laviska Shenault. 1st down Jacksonville. 2nd and 9, Jets stack the box. Hand off to Matthews, and Eric Armstead wraps him up in the backfield. No gain there, and that will make it a 3rd and long for the Jaguars. Minshew out of the shotgun. He's got time. Firing down the middle, and that is caught by Shenault inside the 10 at the 7. Minshew is 14 of 16. He's had all day to throw, and it's goal to go Jacksonville at the 7-yard line. 3 tight ends on the field. Matthews trying the left side. Marion Marioff will haul him down after a short gain. 2nd and goal from the 4. Shenault on the right side of your screen. Minshew firing to the end zone. Touchdown! He rolled away from pressure, kept his eyes in the end zone, and finds DJ Chark for the Jacksonville Jaguars' first lead of the day. 10 plays, 75 yards, 5 minutes off the clock, and now the Jets are staring at a 3-point deficit. Marcus Albert, play action. He's got time, firing downfield, and that is somehow hauled in by Jamison Crowder. He had a defensive back, Trey Herndon, all over him, and he turns it into a 24-yard reception. 1st and 10, Albert again to the air, deep drop, rolls to his left, and Albert's going to take off across the 30, and he slides down at the 26, getting it done with his legs and with his arm on this opening drive for the Jets in the second half. 1st and 10 from the 26. Hand off to Sparks. We've not seen a lot of him here today. And Willie Sparks is shaken up, clutching at his lower back. He is in pain and will be checked out by the medical staff here at MetLife Stadium. 3rd and 3, Reggie Bishop. He ran away from Miles Jack but couldn't escape the rush there. And the Jacksonville Jaguars get a big 3rd down stop. The silver lining for the Jets is that Sparks will probably return to today's game. Greg Zuerlein out to tie this one up. Field goal is right down the uprights. It is 13-all as the Jaguars take over on their own 22. Minshew back to pass. Blitz is brought, and Stephen Donnelly unloads on Njoku. It's a very short gain. 3rd and 3. 4 wide receivers in the formation. Minshew up the seam, and that is hauled in. Keelan Cole at the 49-yard line as the Jaguars continue to make plays through the air. They're a run-first team, but they've been finding some success against this secondary. Now they'll set up a screen. This is Ozigbo with blockers in front. He jukes out a defender, and another, and is hauled down by Armstead after picking up the first down. Jacksonville is moving the ball well here, especially in the second half. Here's Ozigbo to the right side. He lost the football, and it's recovered by the Jaguars. Unlikely that would have stood, but the result of the play is a loss of 2. 2nd and 12. Corners playing press coverage. Minshew out of the shotgun. He's back to pass. Firing short. There's a rookie, Anthony Bell. He jukes out a defender and will have close to the first down. Let's see if they give it to him. They do. So Jacksonville on the move inside the 30-yard line here. Play action for Minshew with time. Firing downfield. DJ Chark inside the 5. Getting away from Marshawn Lattimore. It is goal to go Jacksonville at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, 2 wide receivers on the right side of the formation. Terrell Matthews in the game. Blitz is brought. It's picked up, and that will be a short touchdown pass from 2 yards out. The Jaguars go up by 7 on Minshew's 2nd touchdown pass of the day. Marcus Albert under center against a 4-man rush. He fires over the middle. There's Brashad Perryman up to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19. As don't look now, but Albert has completed 6 passes in a row after a 4-for-8 start. Anthony McFarland gets the call on first down. He'll pick up 4 at the end of the 3rd quarter. Just 7 points separate these teams. It was a big 3rd quarter for the Jaguars. They lead 20-13. Ball near midfield here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Albert under center. Handoff will go to McFarland. He jukes to the left side and picks up the first down. Already closing in on 50 yards on just 6 carries. He's been really good for the Jets today as they welcome back Willie Sparks. He'll get the call 1st and 10. Spinning out the defender and falling ahead for a gain of 5. Make it 6. They'll say 2nd and 4. Jameson Crowder slot right, 4-man rush. Albert under pressure and down he goes. It's Josh Allen back at the 49. It is a huge loss. 3rd and 18. And all that's left for Albert to do is maybe chuck it up, and down he goes again. That is likely a holding call. Indeed it is. And the Jets will have to punt it away again. 5 sacks for the Jaguars. 4th and 20. Braden Mann to step into this one. This looks good, as it bounces inside the 5 and it is down at the 7. Braden Mann does it again, and the Jaguars will have to go 93 yards to find pay dirt. There's a tackle for loss by James Delgado, his 3rd on the day. He's quietly been having a really spectacular afternoon for the Jets. Now showing double A gap pressure, 3rd and 11. Unblocked defender off the edge. Minshew shakes away from the tackle. He fires Njoku, who breaks a tackle of his own, and it's a first down for the Jaguars. That should have been a safety. Not many passers can say they got away from James Delgado, as Minshew somehow holds on to that one. Wow. He takes a moment, stares down. Delgado finds his tight end for the first down. That's a big play for the Jaguars, as they will continue milking clock and trying to add to their 7-point lead. 3rd and 1 in the I formation. And off to Matthews, and he won't get there. Kel Kohler at the line of scrimmage. He knifed through the offensive line there and makes a big 3rd down stop. And the Jets will get the ball back down 7. Boston Scott back to return. And this will bounce out of bounds at the 1. A coffin corner punt, and the Jets now have 99 yards to go to tie this one. First down handoff. Willie Sparks is wrapped up Matthew Ioannidis at the 3-yard line. And that will make it 3rd and 7 from the 4. LaMarcus Albert surveys the defense. 4-man rush. He's going to step up and take off, and he's sacked again. Aaron Lynch at the 2. It is another sack for this Jacksonville defense. Their 6th. And the Jacksonville Jaguars will get the ball back. They'll have good field position and 5.5 minutes to work with. Here's Anthony Bell. He'll break a tackle, and he will spin his way up to the 44-yard line. Jacksonville only needs about 10 yards to get within the field goal range as Ozigbo, he's got some space. This will do it. Tackled at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 20. New York really running out of time to get the ball back. We're under 5 minutes here as that will go for a middling gain. But there's a flag on the play. James Delgado got a face mask, taking down Gardner Minshew, who didn't even have the ball. Another mistake by the young left outside linebacker here. Have Jacksonville with a 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line, and Matthews will be in for the score. He wasn't hit until the 1-yard line, and that's just too much momentum to stop. Jacksonville goes up by 14 with just under 5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. The Jets need to score, and they need to do so quickly. They don't really have time for more than 1 or 2 quick drives. Albert on 1st down, and that's a nice catch made. Christopher Herndon at the 43. Jets go hurry up. Trying to get set here. Over 4 minutes to go. LaMarcus Albert rolls to his right. Doesn't like what he sees. Maybe he'll take off. Firing downfield. And that's knocked away from Herndon. Couldn't haul that one in. 2nd and 10. Corners playing in press coverage. Albert will take a deep shot for Perryman. He's got a step. And it is knocked away. Rashad Perryman had 6 in his hands. This is what the Jets pay him to do, and he just couldn't hang on through Sidney Jones' contact there. That was the quick strike score that the Jets needed. Instead, it's 3rd and 10. Blitz is brought. It's picked up. Albert is sacked. Blanket coverage downfield. There is a flag on the field, but it's offensive holding. And the Jets will have to try and make a 4th and 18 work. Albert back to pass. Under pressure, firing downfield, and that is tipped and incomplete. Not the best read by LaMarcus Albert, but he was let down by his receiving core on that drive. Rashad Perryman needs to make that catch. Instead, the Jaguars will take over. There's Ozigbo, and he'll have the 1st down and a lot more as another flag flies in. It's another face mask penalty as the Jets are trying to get the ball back by any means possible. 2.5 minutes to go. Ball on the 12-yard line. 2nd and 10. Minshew back to pass, fires over the middle. There's Chark into the end zone, untouched with his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That is the dagger that will end this one. 21-point lead for the Jacksonville Jaguars. LaMarcus Albert is still running for his life, and he's sacked again. Josh Allen with another sack. How many is that? 8? 8 sacks for the Jaguars. Starters still in as 3rd and 12. There's Rashad Perryman, and he will fall ahead for the 1st down. Now he's making plays with the game out of reach. 2nd and 6. Just a couple more plays left. Albert is going to float this one downfield. Eugene Hilbert wide open, and the rookie will haul that one in down to the 32-yard line. Can the Jets score? They got 1:19 and 3 timeouts. 1st and 10. Albert rolling to his right. He is chased, and he's sacked again. Kion Arrington, 3.5 sacks on the day. That will do it for this game. The Jacksonville Jaguars destroy the New York Jets 34-13. The Jaguars started slow, but once they got going, we just couldn't stop them consistently on defense, and we couldn't get the ball moving well on offense. It is a disappointing loss for the New York Jets. LaMarcus Albert is sacked 9 times. I ran into 2 or 3 of them. My pocket presence isn't all that great, and I tend to get stuck on offensive linemen, but that still is unacceptable, and I know we can do better. A lot of those sacks, you just need more time back there in the pocket, and we're not getting it. So I'll explore maybe some offensive line shuffling here going forward, because our unit, which started the year pretty strong, has been absolutely disastrous the last 2 weeks. We've given up 17 sacks over that time period, and the Jaguars did it today without really sending a whole lot of blitzes. I will take credit for the 1 interception today that Albert did throw. I was trying to lead Kadarius Hodge to the right, and I just don't think I input the commands correctly to get the kind of throw I wanted, and that resulted in being thrown right to the receiver instead of away from the defender. The other play that really sticks out to me was Gardner Minshew getting away from James Delgado in the end zone. It was a clear look off the edge. He caught him in the middle of his throwing animation, and Minshew was still able to not only hold on to the ball, but shake away from the sack, find his tight end, who then proceeded to break a tackle and pick up the first down. And I'd honestly call that the turning point in today's game for our defense. We were already losing at that point, but that was such a big play for it to really slip through our fingers. That's one of those critical moments you look at in a game and say, if this had gone the other way, we might be playing a very different game of football right now. The other moment that stuck out to me on offense, Rashad Perriman's dropped touchdown. We were down 2 scores and needed a very quick touchdown and then some help from our defense and then another touchdown. Taking a deep shot was basically our only hope, and it was Rashad Perriman one-on-one, no safety help over the top. That's the kind of look that you want, and Albert put it right in the breadbasket, and Perriman wasn't able to haul it in. So that is our 3rd straight loss, and some results from today's game. Buffalo with the comeback win over Miami. They trailed in the 4th quarter, scored 2 touchdowns in order to take the victory and improve to 7-5. And the Patriots complete their domination of the Los Angeles Chargers, winning 21-9 to also improve to 7-9. And after all the tiebreakers are run, we are currently sitting 3rd place in the AFC East. And if the playoffs started today, we would be watching from home. But there's still plenty of football. We've got 4 games left, and our road to the playoffs starts next week with a rematch against the New England Patriots. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe. Have a good one, everybody.